This episode is sponsored by Chapman and Company.
Hi there and welcome to The Coffee Grinds, hosted by Mug.News. We are your baristas, Justin Krug
and Caitlin Clays. We have a great menu today that highlights impressive student entrepreneurs in Middle America.
So grab a cup of coffee and let's get to the grind.
What is up? Welcome to Coffee Grinds, hosted by Mug.News, where we interview young entrepreneurs, founders, and startup creators. I am your barista, Caitlin Clays, presenting our flavor of the day, Eduardo Sicilia. So let's get to the grind. Eduardo, thank you so much for stopping by the coffee shop today.
No, thank you. Thank you for having me over.
Of course. So why don't we go ahead and spill the beans on what you're up to in the entrepreneurship community?
Yeah, well, I'm the founder of 2% FootballCamp. It's a company that gives both free content and paid services to explain football concepts, especially in Latin America and in Spanish. But we're an international company.
Very nice. And so that's why I was very excited to get to talk to you today. I'm not super well versed in, sports in general. So I was really excited to get to learn a little bit more about you and your company. So what inspired you to become an entrepreneur?
Well, I've always been a fan of creating my own thing, being my own boss, being able to dictate how a company moves and why it does what it does has always been the goal for me. And to be able to do that combined with something I'm really passionate about and I have knowledge about was just the perfect fit for me.
Very nice. And your channel, when did you create it? Was this a recent publishment?
Okay, so originally 2% Football Camp was an actual physical camp I would hold in the off season for especially skill players, but any type of players, And when COVID hit, I was actually coaching a team that was going into a season, but because of COVID, they tell us like, hey, we might be off for a couple of weeks. So I decided to upload a little video explaining what we were going to talk about that week. I uploaded to YouTube. I forgot to do it I forgot to put the private thing on the video. I didn't know a lot about YouTube back then. So I upload that and then they tell us, hey, never mind, the season's canceled, full-on pandemic, we're staying home. And I go back to YouTube a month later and that video has like 1,000 views or something like that. Wow. So I was like, well, there's a market for this. I knew all these concepts were available in English and in a lot of YouTube channels, but I realized there was no one doing the same in Spanish. So I was like, you know what? Well, I can, go ahead and continue giving free content for everyone who's interested on this. That led to later on started getting money, but still, that's how it all started. And that was probably February or March from 2020.
Wow. I kind of laugh. That's very fun that you're able to create a profit off of this based on like an accident you didn't mean to publish it publicly. So that's a great way to hear that you came into your business this way, especially with your background in enjoying making your own content. Right. So then are there, you explained that you did a pivot with COVID, you were in person, now you moved to online. So then I was wondering, are there any upcoming events or news about your business?
I mean, not really. We keep on providing free content all the time. And actually, that's how we started getting money. It was not that we had upcoming events, but we just kept on uploading videos and videos and videos until a couple of teams contacted us and they were like, hey, would you be able to scout for us, opposing teams? And that's how we're rolling as of right now. So there's no upcoming events. I would just say keep yourself posted on our social medias and you'll see more content getting uploaded.
So then, in your opinion, is there adequate support from your community regarding entrepreneurship? So I'm thinking like funding opportunities, any resources for you. Where's your head at with that?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm a student at UNL, University of Nebraska Lincoln. I work in the Center of Entrepreneurship actually, and I'm part of Startups UNL. So believe me, there's a lot of great resources around me, and there's a lot of great people around me. So yeah, that's awesome.
Well, we are kind of coming to the end a little bit, so I wanted to ask before we close out, if you or your business were a coffee, what would it be and why?
I mean, I've never been a huge coffee drinker, but maybe like a frappuccino latte or something like that, like vanilla latte or whatever. Nice combination. Cold, you can drink it anytime, I guess.
Even in the wintertime, even when it's freezing outside already?
Hey, some people go out there in shorts, so they can take a, iced coffee.
Well, very nice. That is all the time we have for today. So thank you so much to our guest for sharing more information about his blend of hard work. You can find out more about Eduardo through the information in the links below description, or you can go to mug.news to see his featured article. Make sure to leave a comment and subscribe to mug.news for more hot takes like this one. We will see you next time at the Coffee Grinds.